Where I come from, we have a very popular saying: if you cannot handle the Bugs Bunny, then you do not deserve the Bugs Bunny. Moving on. I got one request on my last video, I think. As you can see, I got 1,000 views, 109 likes, 14 dislikes. I also published one other video reaction on that day, and that got half the views and like a third of the likes. So it makes sense that I will do another Angelina Jordan, because I kind of made up this rule a while ago, years ago, that if a video gets 100 likes, I'll do another one, even though I completely ignore that rule all the time. Mostly because I keep getting requests from people from acts that get less than 100 likes, and because I might be interested in just watching more from the act. But it does get me stuck in the whole idea of that, of coming up with that, was so I wouldn't get stuck with the same acts over and over and over again, even if the videos don't even do that well. But you know, the way it is, I do get stuck. I do tend to get stuck in things. That's why I have 994 subscriptions, most of which I don't even know. Probably, well, I don't watch Aperture. I don't even know what Aperture is, but I'm subscribed and they're live right now. But yeah, I've done quite a few. I've done dozens of Angelina Jordan videos over the years, but there's still so much I've never heard, because she's done so many covers, from 8 and probably 6 and every year in between. I feel like her profile picture should be the same as the banner, but that's just me. Every other thumbnail has the same picture. So I got a comment by Pool Hall Shark one day ago. Well, I got a couple of comments. Oh no, 3 comments now. He just commented 9 minutes ago. Uh-oh. Should I read it? I haven't seen this comment yet, but a person called Kevin... Wait, where's the... Oh, okay, so... Yeah. It's okay, have to be honest. This is my way of telling him that he fell way short, which I normally wouldn't have done, but he can do so much better. I know that from his earlier reactions to her, but I understand what you mean. Smiley face, thanks. That was in response to Kevin, who said, I generally highly rate your comments. This one lets you down. You're better than this, Pool Hall Shark. That's a difficult name to say. And that was underneath the comment which I was about to read to you, which had the suggestion. Yes, it is correct that I had been subscribed earlier, but unsubscribed due to no reactions to her for a long time. I didn't react to a lot of people for a long time. Whoa, I didn't realize my mic was like hanging down. You probably couldn't hear a word I was just saying. So, yeah. I think I went a long stretch, last year especially, 2023, where, well, I didn't even see any suggestions, so that's strange. And I definitely didn't see any comments from you, Pool Hall Shark, saying, if you don't react to Angelina Jordan in the next week, then I'm unsubscribing. But you had no problem stating you were unsubscribing yesterday, which is sad. Unlike you, I manage my subscriptions every now and then, as it makes it easier for YouTube to suggest content that really interests me. I stayed the 17 minutes to hear what you had to say. I didn't find the comment about her front teeth, they are big, or the carrot offending, but rather immature. There's a difference. You see, this comment now requires context based on what I said earlier. And I said, it's baffling that you stayed the whole 17 minutes when I suspect the offending comment was much earlier in the video. And I have to say, I think offending comment is different from offensive comment, because an offending comment, I mean, clearly it was an offending comment. But, okay. Feel free to listen to her 6-song EP called Old Enough. So you were right that Old Enough was the title of the EP. as I think it will do you good. I may still catch it, at least if you react to it, even though I'm not subscribed anymore. But do what you want. It's your channel. After all, well, I've said why I'm doing it today so quickly. I didn't really expect to do another Angelina so quick, but it got 100 likes, over 100, quite quick. So I'm going to do it. And I don't really have, anything else that's urging me to do that instead. Yeah, so this is what I was looking at in the last video. I was kind of confused because there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then there's I'm the Fool. So I'm guessing Now I'm the Fool is the 6th one or the 2nd one, but it doesn't have the same thumbnail, but it has an official video. So I guess this is the first one, Fire and Rain, Visualizer. I don't know what Visualizer means exactly, but let's see. And I am only doing your request because you're the only one who actually left one, which is ironic. And it's the most recent stuff anyway, so I probably will.
If I go far from home, I still know I'm not alone. You're wherever I'll be, 'cause I carry you with me. If the sky gets too dark, I just love when I know stuff. Finding you is easy, 'cause I carry you with me. Ain't no mountain high.
This song reminds me of that song that I reacted to from her called, this was a while ago, was it 7th Heaven, which I think was about her granddad, and it gives me similar vibes, remembering someone. I don't know if they're dead in this case, but I think he was dead in 7th Heaven case. I think he recently passed away, unless I made that up.
And I'm not gonna climb. No river is too wide, valley too low. The places that I go,
Whoa.
fire and rain, keep throwing on my way. I know how much I can take. I get stronger from the pain. Fire and rain, try to break me, I'll be okay. I risk it all, I know I'm brave. Getting stronger every day.
Quite cliche lyrics. Fire and Rain reminded me of Adele, and I set fire to the rain. Yeah, but I like the song though. I do like it. It's started very abruptly. I didn't expect to, hear the vocals so soon. But it's nice. But I Will Carry You With Me, and all of this is very reminiscent of stuff we've all heard before.
'Cause I'm never going down, never gonna ever hit the ground. Fire and rain. 'Cause I'm never going down, never gonna ever hit the ground. Fire and rain.
I said in my last video her vocals reminded me of Jessie J, and again they do. The way she says rain, rain, I don't know, has the same vibe. It didn't sound like that, but still.
Well, I grow maybe with you by my side. I know I'm alright. Sweet dreams I'm making through the dark and cold. Ain't no mountain high that I'm not gonna climb. No river is too wide, valley too.
Yeah, this is the other lyrics I was thinking sound very cliche. Ain't no mountain high enough. I'm sure you've all heard of that. Ain't no valley low enough.
Low, the places that I go. Fire and rain, keep throwing on my way. I know how much I can take. I get stronger from the pain. Fire and rain, try to break me, I'll be okay. I risk it all, I know I'm brave. Getting stronger every day. 'Cause I'm never going down, never.
I like that, is it a drum roll just before the chorus?
Gonna ever hit the ground. Fire and rain. I go far from home, I still know I'm not alone. You're wherever I'll be, 'cause I carry you with me.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say at the beginning, this is also a very short song. In fact, all of them from this EP seem to be quite short. This is, well, a bit longer, 3 minutes. Love Don't Let Me Go. I still don't know what visualizer means, what the point of that is at the end there. 190,000 views. I think that's more than the last one, unless I'm forgetting, but yeah, very poppy song. Sounds reminiscent of a lot of other poppy songs, because it's a poppy song and they do tend to sound similar. But I enjoyed it. Smoky vocals. Oh, so someone reacted to the whole album over here. That Singer Reactions 6 months ago. 33-minute long video. Maybe that's what you were expecting me to do. But I didn't. Maybe I should start doing that, because then I can get through stuff much quicker. And then don't have to worry so much about how individual videos do, because then if it does badly, then I've already heard the whole thing, so it doesn't matter, does it? But if I do it individually, then it becomes more of a video by video basis thing. Every one of her new songs should have over 800,000 views the first day. Angelina has over 800,000 members on her YouTube channel. Can anyone agree? I kind of say 10%. So 10% of 800,000 is 80,000. And she got 190,000. So that's more than 10%. That's more than 20%. But, although that's kind of... I would expect Angelina to have more than 10%, because she has quite a rabid fan base. Not a rabbit fan base, a rabid fan base. And so, one so passionate, you would expect every single one of them to be checking out her new stuff. But people probably subscribed random points over the years, this random cover, that random cover. Maybe they only stayed for the Whitney Houston covers, just like my channel. People only come for the Angelina Jordan reactions, or the Baby Metal reactions, or whatever. Maybe, people only watch her covers, and not just her covers, but this by this artist or that artist. And maybe they're not so interested in her original music. But you get people with 50 million subscribers like PewDiePie, and only gets 1 million views in a video, or that's not unusual, I think. At least it wasn't 5 years ago or 8 years ago. However long it's been since he got 50 million. Wow. Every song on this EP is 10 out of 10 without exaggeration. Thank you, Angelina, for bringing joy and happiness into my life. I can't give a song 10 out of 10 unless it has something really unique about it. Like the structure. And this wasn't really a unique structure, I think. But I think everyone would say they would rarely give something a 10 out of 10. Just in general. Like a movie or so. Or food, maybe. But yeah, if I'm going to rate this, I wasn't thinking about rating as I was listening to it, but now I feel like I have to give it a rating and cause some controversy. So, definitely not a 10, so that brings it down to a 9. Pretty, as I said multiple times, cliche lyrics, generic lyrics, so that brings it down to, I don't know, an 8. Even though there were multiple things that were sort of generic lyrically. So what are we on now? 8, 7. I'll give it a 7. I'll give it a 7. 7.5 then, if I must. I don't know, it's all very arbitrary. Doesn't really, there's not much maths involved here, even though I subtracted a little bit. But I did like the song. I did like the song. I think it has repetitive value, you know. Probably because it's a pop song. I do like pop songs. I'm quite unfamiliar with all this metal that people have been requesting last year. I would much rather hear pop than metal. And now I'm interested in what an Angelina metal song would sound like. It might work. It might. She might as well. She's wait, why is it called Old Enough, this album? Because I don't think there's a song called Old Enough on this EP. Love Don't Let Me Go, All My Fault, Good in Goodbyes, Diamond, Now I'm the Fool, Fire and Rain. Old Enough. Why is it called Old Enough? Is it because, well, no, it can't be because she just turned 18. Because she was nearly 18. Because she was past 16. Who knows? I haven't heard anyone tell me in the comments yet, so. I don't really like, well, I think marketing-wise it makes sense for an album to have the same, to have a title that has this, is a title of the song on the album. Like Taylor Swift had 1989, and I think it's just better to have a song title as your album name, and also have that song be a single, because that just makes sense, you know. It makes sense because then when people look at the album in the shop, if people still goes to shops, I haven't been to a shop in a long time, but you see the person. That's also a good thing. She's very clear on the album cover and the name, and then you see the title, and you might not know any other song by that person, but they had one hit and it's on the cover. Whereas if it's a song you've never heard of before, it doesn't draw you in so much, I think. But maybe you will disagree. But interesting. But look, 3 minutes, 2 minutes and a half. Oh, this one's 3 minutes and a half. 2 minutes and a half. 3 minutes, 2 minutes and a half. So I was told the reason why. What was the last one I did? It's not even here. But that was, where is it? Our Time. Yeah, that was a weird thing about Our Time, because when I searched it, I think it was uploaded in the last 6 months. But when I go to her channel, it's not here. Our Time isn't here at all. So that was a weird thing that I discovered after I did that reaction. But yeah, give me your thoughts below. And your next suggestion. I might just go through Now I'm a Fool next, and then do this in order. If, you know, if it's good enough, the video. Bye!